So you've got an idea for a song. You can record your instrument and sing the melody, but how do you take that and turn it into a finished recording with drums, bass, keys, and a professional mix? This is the place where I see a lot of songwriters and musicians get stuck. So today I'm going to show you how I took this, 'cause I don't know what I would do, and turned it into this. If I had to live life without you. The good news is that anybody can do this using just a few tools from today's sponsor, TuneTrack. If you've been around the channel, you already know that I'm a huge fan of their plugins. EZDrummer, EZKeys, EZBass, and EZMix are all fantastic. I use them constantly and they've become a huge part of my workflow. So in this video, I'm going to show you what happens when you bring them all together and how you can take a simple idea and turn it into a professional quality recording fast. To get started, let's find ourselves a drum beat that we can use for our song. I'm going to go ahead and open up EZDrummer 3, and since today's song is a soft acoustic cut, I'm going to switch the kit to the singer-songwriter drum set. This kit is one of many expansion kits that you can buy, and I definitely recommend it. From here, let's click over to the Grooves tab to find a good beat. We're looking for a standard beat that swings in 6/8 time where the power hand is on a closed hi-hat. Now the only beats it gives me are the ones that fit that query. So let's go through these beats and find one that we like for our song. I'm liking that beat. So from here, we can pull it down into the groove editor or directly onto the drum track. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to drag it directly onto the drum track. So that's a great beat for our verse. But for the chorus, I'd like to switch the power hand from a closed hi-hat to a ride cymbal to give it a bit more energy. That's nice. Let's go ahead and drag that down as well. The chorus actually ends a few bars early, so let's go ahead and shorten that beat, and we'll change the last hit into a crash cymbal, and we're good to go. And that's it. In just a couple of minutes, we've got a pro-level drum track ready to go. Now that we've got our backbeat, we're ready to record our acoustic guitar. I'm going to record it twice, and I'm going to pan one take to the left and the other to the right to give it a wider, fuller sound. So the raw recording of that acoustic guitar is pretty plain, but we can quickly make it sound a lot better by using EZMix. And right away, the software will ask us what we're mixing. For this, of course, we will choose guitar and acoustic guitar. What makes EZMix nice is that it's preset based, so it makes getting a great sound very easy. On the right-hand side, you'll see a number of acoustic guitar presets that we can go through. So let's find one that we like. I think it sounds pretty good. At the bottom here, we have a few controls we can use to tweak the sound a bit. I personally think it could use a little bit more low end, a bit more brightness, and a little less compression. I went ahead and added it to both guitars, and here's what it sounds like. Do you see how easy this is? Literally anybody can do this. Next, I'm going to show you a really cool way to add bass to your songs, and big surprise, for this, we're going to use EZBass. EZBass is cool because we have multiple options we can use to generate bass lines. We can enter the chords in and then select from a list of MIDI grooves that will match the chords we entered, or we can use the audio tracker feature, which is really awesome. The audio tracker lets us record a bass line on our guitar, and then it will convert it into a bass line inside of EZBass. So to get started, let's go ahead and record a bass line on our acoustic guitar. If you don't play bass, don't sweat it. I'm just going to play super simple root notes with the occasional transition thrown in. Now that we have that recorded, let's go ahead and drag it into EZBass. And boom, what we just played on the guitar is plotted out nice and neat on the grid. From here, we can make slight adjustments if need be. We can adjust the notes, add slides and transitions, and we can really fine tune it to make it realistic and authentic. Once we're finished, all we need to do is click Add MIDI to Song Track, and there's our bass line. From here, I like to drag it into Logic so we can see our MIDI data even when EZBass isn't open, and that's it. The bass is done. So this is already sounding really great. Let's take it a step further and layer in some keys. And we're going to be using EZKeys to do it. Here in EZKeys, the first thing I like to do is change the time signature to 6/8 so it knows the feel we're going for. As with all of these plugins, there are several ways we can go about adding keys to our song. But for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and enter the chords in manually and we'll see what it gives us. Let's start by adding a standard groove and we'll give it a listen. In this case, I want the chords to change twice as fast. So let's go ahead and drag our chords over so each chord lasts half as long. I know I'm going to need 4 additional chords, so let's add those in. Now all I need to do is tell the software what each chord is. Sounds good. I'd like it to be an organ instead of a piano, so let's go ahead and load the session organ expansion. We'll pull it into our timeline, and let's give it a final listen. I'm telling you guys, it's too easy. The only thing left to do is the vocals, but without any compression, EQ, or effects, vocals sound pretty weak.
The more you give, the more I take, the more that we break into. The more you love, the more I hate the way that I've treated you.
But once again, with EZMix, we can dial in a professional vocal sound in no time. This time we will select vocals and lead vocal for obvious reasons. Once again, there are a ton of presets that we can play around with on the right-hand side, and I recommend going through these because there's a ton of great effects. One of the things I love about EZMix is that you can stack presets. I already spent some time playing around with the presets, and I ended up getting a sound I really liked by combining 3. The first one is the super compressed preset. After clicking it, you'll notice that it is now listed on the rack on the left-hand side. To stack another preset, all we need to do is click the plus sign. The second preset I want to add to this is the radio pop vocal preset. Then let's go ahead and add one more, and we'll add the spring lead preset. I think these presets work very well together, and now we're ready to lay down our vocals.
The more you give, the more I take, the more that we break into. The more you love, the more I hate the way that I've treated you. If only I could right my wrongs and make it okay with this little song. 'Cause I don't know what I would do if I had to live life without you.
EZDrummer, EZKeys, EZBass, and EZMix are game changers for solo musicians. They really do make it easy to create studio quality songs, even if you don't play every instrument or know how to mix. And if you want to see them in action again, you should check out this video right here, where I record a full synthwave track from start to finish using these tools. I'll see you over there.